What's up, guys and girls? This is Tim here. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. So you find me here checking out the arrivals and departure board, which I didn't even realise was there, because I guess I've never looked up at this, and I don't really understand what these numbers mean. But however, we are apparently Delta 9, R, and D. Don't forget your deck queue pass. I will never forget my deck queue pass, despite the fact that I have no idea what deck queue is. Anyway, enough of all that. So if you watched the last episode, you'll know that we put this little beast together, and I have since painted it in a fairly non-exciting yellowy kind of construction-y type vehicle. I wanted it to look fairly construction type, and I've added in sort of accents of red. Accents of red. Seriously, what the hell? Who the hell do I think I am? It's kind of like to mark out like danger, booster, don't put your face in front of this, or you can do. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it red at the end here, so people are going to just have to figure out that these huge spiky spinny things are dangerous. But anyway, yeah, so I've coloured this in. I quite like it actually how it looks, and I've even put, you can't really tell, and I can't crouch, but I put some like blue like gangster lights underneath it, so it looks pretty cool. So between the last episode, I've been using my tool to see if it's actually effective and whether I can gather up resources, and the short answer is yes, it's very effective. Stay open. You can see I have an absolute shit ton of crushed stone, which I'm actually going to get rid of. It's too late for me to tell me this right now, but it's a very use for crushed stone because I'm getting absolutely tons of it now that I have my mining machine, and I have no use for it that I can figure out. So I've still got several large chunks of it around, but I'm going to get rid of all that. So I have been busy, mainly just mining, but also other things which we'll come to in a minute. As you can see, this is copper, so I've still got freaking 1200 copper ore to process, but as you can see, I have a fair few copper ingots now. In this one, I have magnesium powder, so we can make up a load of ammo, but I have actually already made a fair chunk of ammunition. Ooh, and there's a bit of silicon in there, we'll take that. And in the main one, the advanced construction here, I'm making cobalt, which I've already made a shit ton of, as you can see, and also iron, because I actually ran out of iron, and I think, is it finally finished processing all the iron? It looks like it has, but I also have more magnesium powder and all that good stuff in here. Ooh, I have 598 silicon ingots. So yeah, so I've been gathering up materials, getting ahead of myself, ready for the build of the giant capital ship, which is not going to happen today, which I said it was, because I have a couple of other jobs I need to get done before we can start on that process. But hopefully next episode maybe we might make a start on that. We'll have to see how it goes, but that is my plan. The other good thing is in the last episode, you'll know I was talking about my needs and problems I was having with finding these more advanced components which are not available naturally on this planet. And to that end, I have been out scavenging, and I've actually managed to get myself 28 flux coils, 28 advanced CPUs, and only one of those, unfortunately. But I have managed to get myself a bit more Zaphium ingot, and I thought I had some ore somewhere, but maybe I imagined that. I don't know. Also, in this box here, because I've been having a bit of sort out, this is my capital vessel component parts. So I've been out scrapping some bases and things like that out there, and that's partly what we're going to be doing today. And in the process of doing that, I've been gathering up a fair chunk of materials. So, particularly elevator blocks, I've got a lot of those because I feel like I'm going to need a lot of them in my base. Lots of doors. These are, although that's a bed, that's actually, I'm assuming, can be any decor item. And that sort of technical equipment decor items as well. I got a science lab. I've actually got a large thruster block which I nicked from the rear end of the Titan. A couple of smaller thrusters. Loads of fridges, food processors, walkways and railings. And somewhere I have a load of windows as well. Oh, actually, 47 windows. I was going to say, I thought I had more windows than that. Struggling still with armoured blocks. I've only got 17 combat blocks, 162 normal ones. So, and the other thing I got loads of is stairs, 25. So, we've been doing pretty well. I've dumped all my weaponry in here. I have got, which I want to actually take with me, a sniper rifle. What ammo does this sniper rifle use? I would like to take a little bit of ammo. 12.7mm bullets. Can we make that in here? I would assume so. Ooh, that's that one. I have some of that somewhere. God knows where, but let's just make that. This should make 10s, I think. 5. So yeah, we'll just let that run. So yeah, as you can see, and in here I have, that's just my medical supplies, crappy that I'm dumping, and that's just general crap that I've dumped in there. So I have had a bit of a sort out. Before the next episode, I'm going to set up a bit of a new construction area. My plan is I'm going to extend this deck out the back of here, break through this wall here, which you can probably just do right now actually. Yeah, break through here, and then I'm going to put like a line of constructors along here, so I can still keep this one and keep this as my sort of storage area, because this is quite a nice room for storage. But I have a load of constructors out here, so when I start building the capital ship out here, I don't have to keep running around and going inside there. So that is my plan. Look, ooh, we have friends. Hey there. Do you want to see my new sniper rifle? Look. Look. I could shoot you in the face from miles away with this. Yeah, he doesn't seem to care. Let's see if he cares if I actually do shoot him in the face. Assuming I can. Can I zoom in? Hey, Talon. Wait, what are you? Talon Guardian, 66 meters. Boom. Oh, he's. Wait, what was that creature in Star Trek? Star Wars. He sounded very much like a sad creature in Star Wars. Bandages, nice. And aloe vera. Nobody saw that. I'm just going to back away. I kind of find that when I start shooting people in this game, it starts to escalate. Anyway, so, like I say, as well as mining, I've been gathering up materials. And I put down another Henry, by the way. We'll come to the lore of Henry in the future, because I've been thinking about Henry a lot in my sad and lonely life. So yeah, what I did is I took the miner to the mid part, which we've been to before, and I actually, because if you remember when I went there, it was actually half buried, and I felt that there would be other materials of use underneath the ground. So I took the miner and actually dug it out, and when I go past it at some point, I'll stop in and show you. And I was right, there's a lot of boosters down there, there's some more boxes and things like that. So, with that in mind, I went off exploring again, and I went to... If I can find it somewhere, here it is. This is the excavation site, which is where I got a lot of the materials from. It's basically just an outpost similar to this, obviously different design, but similar kind of size. And I stripped it bare of everything useful. The only thing left now is pretty much blocks and glass windows, which I couldn't really be asked to collect all of. But then I went on to here, yes, which is the rear end of the MS Titan. I haven't found the front end yet. There's another village over there which I haven't checked out yet. But there is this, the MS Titan back part. So I want to go there today and do a bit of digging out with the thing, because most of it is buried. And by the looks of it, I feel like there's going to be a lot more to find. And I'll show you why I think that when I get there. And then if we have time, which we should have if I don't dilly-dally too much, I want to go and check out this place here. This is the TS Acua. Now, my guess, although I have no particular reason to think this, is that this is kind of like the main faction base on this planet. I'm guessing they're not friendly, because no one on this game is friendly. But I want to go and check this out. Given the crater that it is built in, which is formed by the procedural generation not really coping, but let's pretend that they built it in a crater. I think this is going to be quite big and probably quite dangerous. So we're not going to be taking it on today, unless it's desolate and empty, which is possible, I guess, but I doubt it. We're not going to be taking it on today, but we are going to go and scout it, because I need resources. I need the more rare resources, and that seems like a good place. So we may end up having to go back there with the Vulture, fully armed this time, not with like 5 shots of missiles, but with fully armed missiles, and we'll go and see what we can do. But anyway, I'm gonna jump in this, and we're gonna scooch across. It's gonna take me a minute to get over there, so I will catch up with you guys once I arrive. Okie doke, so here we are. I've already claimed it. I came here and I got rid of their core and put my core down. No rocket drones or anything around. There were some rocket drones mooching around, but they took care of them, and I have the ammunition to deal with them now, so I am not afraid anymore. But yeah, as you can see, this is the rear section, and it seems to have the sort of bridge and command console in it. Ooh. I forgot to pick up my ammo for the sniper rifle. Oh well, I still have those for this, right? Yeah, cool. So yeah, the reason, like, I think that there is a lot in this that's probably under the ground is, if you go in here, this is like the main elevator shaft. If I go up here, this is the top level is the bridge, which this was full of like mainly just technical decor stations and a few crates, so I've emptied that out already. I don't think there was a cockpit up here, but I could be imagining that. There are these kind of weird, oh shit, I've got to be careful, there are these weird shafts that don't really go anywhere, because I wanted to have a dig around just to see if there's anything hidden in it, but I couldn't find anything. Over in these sort of nacelles, there were some boosters and things like that, and there may be more. But if you look down how far this goes down, so just look out there at the floor, Oh shit. I think we can get onto here anyway. Look at how far it goes down there. It's like 3 blocks by the looks of it. God, the gravity is so weird. But as you can see, this goes down a lot further than that. Okay, that's the floor I've already explored. And I've been down here and I've sort of dug this out a little bit. This here is actually a booster, a thruster even, so we need to collect that. I've realised since how to spot these from the back. They've got these kind of darker things with the corner bits. So there could be all kinds of things down here. I've tried to sort of mine my way to find the edges of it, but it goes on for quite some way. And there could be all kinds of boxes and stuff like that in here. So I'm going to get to work... open. I'm going to get to work mining this out, and then if and when we find something interesting, I will catch back up with you people and show it to you. Ooh, I've uncovered a doorway. Ah, shit, stuck. Yeah, there's a doorway here. I don't know if it's actually anything of importance, but let's have a quick butcher's and see what's in here. Ooh, a box as well. Nice. Hello, Boxy. Ooh, hardened steel blocks. Thank you very much. And silicon. Yeah, nothing particularly precious, but you know, ingots are ingots at the end of the day. Ooh, bit of ammo. Nice. This must be the vault. This is where all the really incredible and magical stuff is kept. Oh my god, it's so important they blocked it with rock. Let's see if we can dig through. Actually, can we squeeze our way in? I'm so glad I made this thing so small. It's hard enough to get around, even with it being about as small as it possibly could be. It's also massively unstable. I must admit, having those things right in the middle like that is not ideal. I need the hover things probably a little bit more spread out. Can I reach this? Oh, I can. Nice. Fortunately, this thing has quite a decent range on it. So are there more boxes over here? It's probably mine some more of that out. But let me that little bit. Let me park there. That should be good, and then we can use turret. This is exactly why I put this turret on here for stuff like this. Is that still mining? I can't even tell. Yes, it is. Okay, we're gonna have to get out and do this by hand now. Uh-oh, this is the freaking vault. Oh my god, if this is full of storage chests, I'm going to be most excited. Come on. Oh, there is more. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to dig this out and then we're going to see what treats we can find. Oh shit. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're getting attacked. Fortunately, there's nothing out there that they can actually do damage to. Oh shit. Did I just get damage from something? Hey, you. Oh shit. Yeah, that's right, bitch. I got a lot of ammo for my machine gun now. I've actually got another 500 rounds in the miner, I think. I wanted to bring a lot because the miner just hadn't actually got any guns on it, so I was a little bit worried about what would happen. Right. Anyway, back to mining out the vault. Let's see what treats we can find. Okay, so I think I've got all of this mined out. I've also broke through to the surface so I can tell where I am now, but it looks like this container might go forward a bit more. There was a doorway here which I just destroyed because I had to rush my way out here and kill a drone. But let's have a look at what's in these first. I want to see how much magical loot we're going to get. That is not particularly impressive. I have realised that there are... Ooh, drill charges are always nice to have, even though they're not that expensive to make. More drill charges, meh. And meh. And meh. Ooh, no, gold for Saphium. That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, not particularly impressive. I say I've realised that the chests are significant in terms of their colour. So I'm not sure what blue means, but actually, does it say? It says cargo box. But like these white ones out here often will say, yeah, point of interest. So these will generally have slightly better stuff in. I think the best boxes to find are the yellow ones. They have the sort of special stuff in them. But yeah, so anyway, and obviously the big like ammo and cargo ones. Ooh, there's another chest there. Ooh, that's nice, but I don't actually need any of that shit. So I'll have a look through there to see if there's more. Was there another one over here though? There wasn't. How interesting. Anyway, right. Enough about that. I'm going to keep on digging and we'll see where we end up. Okie doke. So I've basically excavated a large chunk of this, and I think I'm feeling like I'm not going to find anything more per se. Could be wrong on that, and I might do a little bit more explanation at a later date, but for now most of it is mined out. What did I leave? Texture and multi-tool. I'm going to leave them because I don't really need those and I don't have much inventory space. So the only thing left to do here, well, there's two things left to do. One is grab the materials, but there's also another area of the ship I need to check out. Where are those? It all looks different now that I've dug it out, but where are those boosters that I saw in the ground? Ah, here they are. Here they are. Now I'm going to assume that this must... Oh, I have no space. What can I afford to get rid of? Actually, no. Where... Crush stone, thank you. Yeah, this must be the bottom floor then, if this is the thrusters, unless those thrusters are facing downwards into another part of the ship, which would seem a bit silly. Oh, there's a little decorated thing. Decorative thing is the word I was actually looking for there. Yeah, so let me grab the ship and see if I can mine out of here. Oop. You can see the underside there with the little awesome blue plates. Can we back straight out? Maybe. Be helpful if I can see where I'm going. Come on. There's little two motors on the front. There we go. Right, so yeah, the other place that I need to check out. Please stop. Yeah, I'll stop. Is inside of these nacelle / engine bay, whatever these are meant to be, is this. So this is the top of an elevator, and if I go over to, it sounds like I can hear a plane or something. Oh, really? Why did that hurt? If I go over, hang on a minute. There's a glitch here at the moment with my helmet. Even though I've got my helmet off, I'm still losing oxygen, which is going to be a problem pretty soon. Yeah, I've dug this one out a bit, and if we take this down, there is okay, that brings me out into this section, but there is way more. As you can see, this brings me down to here, which is the basement. So given that the floor is kind of at this level, there is a lot more. So I'm going to dig down to that and see if I can't find anything, and then I will catch up with you if there's anything interesting. But and then we're going to rush off and go and check out that other base briefly on the way back home, because I am actually running out of space right now. Okie doke, guys. So, I gotta deal with, there's an asshole outside, so let me just deal with him first, and I'll catch you up as to what has been happening. Hey, dude. Fuck you. Okay, so I've been digging out and mining out this left. Oh. I thought he'd done something. He destroyed the entire middle part of that. I'm not sure what's happening with the physics to that. That should have collapsed. But anyway, yeah, basically, I've been doing a lot of digging out somewhere. Here it is. Yeah, and I managed to dig out underneath here completely. Unfortunately, as is often the way when I decide to sit down and record, somebody decided to come around and I got distracted and I went off for 5 minutes. And when I came back, I was dead and my body was gone. I believe, from what people have said, the body situation in this game is possibly a little bit janky. It seems to not be particularly clear and hard rules as to where your body goes and how long it sticks around for. So I had to, unfortunately, had to use the tools in the game or the developer console to spawn back in a few basic bits and bobs that I lost. I love the way this constantly falls on the floor. Just so I could finish off what we're doing here. But I'm not going to bother doing too much. I just want to get this up right if I can. And just park underneath. And I just want to see if I use my... Whoa, wrong button. If I use my little turret, whether or not there's anything particularly interesting up through here. Because this should bring me into where the base of the... Why am I moving backwards? This should... No, don't rotate. No, the ground's not level underneath you, but that's no reason to tip over. Quickly, before it does decide it's going to tip over. I just want to go in, just uncover a little bit of this. just so I can tell whether or not there's anything worthwhile in here. But I'll probably come back between episodes and finish off mining this out. But I wanted to come and show you this, because this is kind of one of the main ways that I've been getting resources between now and the last episode. So hence why we are here doing this. Oh, I need to use this as a way to jump up. Oh, let my jetpack recharge. Yeah, I'm not sure why I died. I also had a quick look around on the forums about why I'm running out of oxygen even when I'm inside of a hovercraft on a planet. Apparently that's intended. I grabbed a few bits and bobs here just to make up for the stuff I lost. Yeah, apparently it's intended. When I'm in this open cockpit, it is apparently not open. It is hermetically sealed, despite the fact that it's actually called an open cockpit. And therefore it is drawing oxygen from my suit's supply, even though well, even though I'm not actually needing it. So, and I haven't got my helmet on, so how it's doing that I don't know. Apparently one of the developers actually commented on the thread and said, no, that's exactly how it's supposed to work, you need to put oxygen on it. But which, you know, if it's a sealed sealed cockpit, I can kind of get behind that idea, although I would probably make the argument, well, you could just not close the cockpit. If it's that big an issue, just don't click it closed, and then you can use it to breathe out of, or you can use the atmosphere to breathe. But apparently that is not what they are going for. So that being said, I may need to add on oxygen tanks onto this thing, because it is really annoying to be continuously running out of oxygen. Aha, there's the elevator. Let's hop up. Yeah, there's got to be stuff down here, but we'll come back another time and search out the rest of this, because as I say, this episode is running way too long, and I do want to go and check out that other base. So if I can figure out a way out of this place that I've made for myself. There was a tunnel somewhere. Ugh, it's stuck. Find out, where did I come in? I'm totally turned around now as to which way is which. Oh, and now I'm beached. Yay, freedom! There we go. If in doubt, dig a new way out. That is the rule we're going to live by. So, we made it out of here. I want to get out of here before a freaking douchebag in a rocket thing turns up. And we're going to go and check out this place. So, let us go. Ooh. I like this thing. It's like I say to Trevor, it's kind of like a big sofa or big armchair that's partly, it's like the lazy person's drilling machine. But yeah, I do like this. So anyway, I will fly my way across here, and we'll catch up at the other end. Oh shit. Oh shit. This was mistakes. There's another base here that I didn't know about. This is not a war machine. This is not the Vulture, it's fair to say. Did it do any damage there? The drill survived, that's the main thing. Yeah, there's actually another station between me and that one, this Epsilon Command Center, which I'm guessing is similar to the one we had before, so I'm going to give it a wide berth and try and avoid it if I can. Oh god, it is a better shot than I was hoping. Oh, here's the front part of the Titan. Nice. Try and get behind this and avoid too much damage. Ooh, yeah, I have to come check this out. Who's shooting at me? Yeah, this is gonna. Ooh, that is gonna be loaded. But that is not the mission. Don't get us distracted this time, Timmy. We'll come back to that. But that is good that we found the other part, because I was wondering where that might be. Okay, so I was just on my way over to the Acua TS, and I've come across this. I've also found there's another one of those Epsilon communications station, and I found the front part of the Titan, which is very nice. But I'm not gonna search this place. But I just wanted to show you off that this is here, because I will certainly be raiding this between now and the next episode. And by the looks of it, there's quite a lot of gear here. You know, all these tanks and everything are all collectible. These are like mini apartment type things. Oh, what am I dying of? Food, always food. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And take one of those as well. Right. But yeah, there seems to be some nice loot here. There's lots of boxes out here, so maybe there'll be some good stuff. But I say I will check this place out. But I wanted to show you, just in case you wonder, where a lot of the awesome materials that I'm going to be turning up with in the next episode come from. Nice, even nice little farmy bit. How pretty. Right, enough of this. We can't keep putting it off. We now have to head to the Aqua and figure out what the hell's going on over there. Now I'm going to assume that this thing is armed, so I'm going to actually... Ooh. We're going to park this over here where hopefully it's out of the range of it. Seriously? What is wrong with me? Okay. Oh, this is a trading station. Oh, maybe this isn't an unfriendly place then. I like trading stations. I can basically just pillage and steal all their stuff and not pay for it. My kind of trading. They got a little farm. Okay, I assumed this was going to be big, scary, because I think there are like sort of like capital bases, do we say, like main bases on each planet. Whether they exist on these on the Aqua, I don't know. They may just be on the later planets. But I was expecting this to be like a yeah, they actually have things you can trade in, to be a enemy base of some sort, but apparently not. There is a point that this might not have too much in the way of loot to steal, because it'll be mainly based around. Okay, yeah, I need to steal this base and see whether there's anything worth taking for myself. I feel like these could get broken down into some quite valuable loot. So how interesting. So yeah, there is, as I say, if you have a look at the map of the route I just took, there is this supply station there. There's the front part of the Titan, which is bound to have some decent loot. And then there's a village there, and also the Epsilon Mark 1 comm station. So I think next episode maybe I'll bring the Vulture back and we'll take out this, and then try and raid as much of this stuff, and the village as well, I guess, while we've got the Vulture here, and then we'll try and raid as much stuff as we can, steal as much stuff as we can. But for now, guys, that is going to do it, because I have run way over time. Ooh, I like the big hangar door, and yeah, so I need to wrap it up there, and we'll catch up with you in the next one. So guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I've been Timmy. This has been Empyrion Galactic Survival. I hope very much you've enjoyed this episode, but most of all, I hope very much you'll check back for the next one.